Hello, everyone. Seth, founder of Momentum U. I have some amazing news. So first off, I'm using StreamYard. So if you are, if you want to comment, you'll have to just accept or give it permission to give StreamYard permission to make a comment. But first thing, and I'll respond if you make a comment. But first thing I want to say is I am published. So I'm a published author. The announcement is out. I let my beta community know shortly before this. So it's really exciting. The book is out there. It is actually on Amazon right now, and I'm extending the ebook right now for a short time for 99 cents for the ebook. Anybody that's in my beta community or people that supported me will still get their paperback book first, and it's awesome. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's been 10 months. So a book in 10 months started in February, towards the end of February. Thanks for the shout out, Roberto. It's been awesome. I'm excited. It is a crazy feeling to be done with a book. I put everything in with Amazon. So the first thing that comes out is the ebook. So that's live right now. 99 cents. Pick it up. You can type in Momentum Seth Lewis and pick up a copy. 99 cents. But what I want to share about why I did this, and there's going to be some more things that come out, and I'm going to share, when I get the actual books and sign them and send them out. Again, the people that support it first will get the first copies, but you can get the ebook. If you were an early supporter, you will have an ebook file in your email right now. So if you look at it, you have a file in there that has access to that. But I want to think about this. I want to think about the topic of momentum. I really want to talk about that quick today with my book. When you think about this, why are we not studying and leveraging the topic of momentum? Think about, the power that momentum has. We've all felt it in some way. So why are we not learning more about it? And this journey with the book is something that I set out on to help people understand that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And I want to give you an easy example. When you think about a tire and you think about a car, there's many pieces that make up a car that helps you get to a place. So when you think about traveling or going somewhere, a car will help you get to where you want to go. But the reason a car works is because it has all the pieces. And one of those pieces that make a car help get you where you need to go is a tire and a wheel. One of the things that the industry and business has missed is we focus so much on the tire or the wheel, the one part. The one part sometimes might be culture. It might be leadership. It might be many things. But we focus on that. And if you think about sitting on a tire trying to get to a destination, you'll move and you will move. You'll get somewhere, but you're not going to get where you actually want to go. You're not going to get to the final destination. And in my book, we talk about the whole. The whole is momentum. So you want to study how to have the whole vehicle. The vehicle is the car that's going to get you to your destination. And we continue to study the tire or the seat or the navigation system or whatever it is. But the navigation system, when it's not in the vehicle, isn't going to get you there. So that's what my book goes through. It shows you 7 clear steps. And I encourage you, go on Amazon right now and get it for 99 cents. This is going to be a short time offer for people that are early, adopters for the ebook. That is what we're studying. And we go through 7 clear gauges that you can measure momentum. And if you're just tuning in, I'm a published author. It's out there. It's on Amazon. If you're a part of my beta community and you're turning in, you have an email in your inbox for the ebook. But it's just an awesome time. It's a great topic. There's been support from around the world on momentum because it's something that we've missed. We've missed the talking about it. It's like being in the kitchen or your workshop or someplace and thinking of that invention that nobody thought of. So I'm just fired up. I just wanted to come on, talk a little bit about, what the book is. We go through the 7 topics. We start with mindset. We look at how you think about things in the business world, bringing awareness to what's happening around you, teaching you skills in a time like this when there's COVID-19 and everything going on. How do you navigate these things? How do you understand and have the framework to grow and build momentum no matter what the situation? It's so exciting because I've seen it work through my coaching and working with individuals and companies, and now it's translated into this book. So you can get it again. I'm offering the ebook for 99 cents on Amazon. I published today. It is on there today. It's exciting. The paperback will be by the end of the month, and you'll be able to see it. But when you think about it, we look at the return on investment and value, defining value. So many things that we don't put value on and don't understand, and then we don't make decisions based on good data. And we look at the different things like strategy and culture and leadership and how to amplify, connect, and close. I mean, I don't know about you, but you need to, in business, you have to amplify your message. You have to connect with your customer, and you definitely have to close. How many people get in the door, but they can't close the deal? So when you think about this, and if any of these points stick out to you, this book is for you. This book will help navigate you. It pulls all the bits and pieces together. And one of the things that it'll help you do is unlock some of the knowledge that you've already had. That's one of the most powerful things about this book, is it helps you think in a way that unlocks the knowledge that you've already had for years. For years, things that you might have tried and might not have worked, or that have worked but could work better. It shows people that are leading and winning the race how to keep it going. It shows people that want to start and get momentum how to do it. And it's broken down in a measurable way. Because the myth that's been out there, the myth that everybody has said before, is that you cannot control momentum. It's a part of luck. And I'm so proud to bust this myth. And a lot of the interviews that I've done and the people that have contributed to the book, sometimes initially when we started, they might have thought it was luck, but the more we talk, they realize that they've had a strategy, they had a plan. Some of the things that they've done are in alignment with what we teach. I want to thank my beta community and my supporters for believing in this early, believing that it would get to the finish line, believing that it would happen, believing that their names would be a part of it. And one of the things that was so, that's inspirational to me, and looking in the back of the book of the people that contributed and have their name in this book, that was something when I set out, I told them that they would be there, and it's there. It's a great feeling to have support and rally the community and different people behind this cause. So I want to thank them. I want to thank everybody that has been a part of it and followed along the journey. Not everybody comments on it all the time, but it's interesting when you talk to somebody how they keep up the speed of what's going on. So it's been a fun experience. It's been challenging, just like anything. It's a lot of work. But I want to encourage you, if there's something that you want to do, dive in. I was having a connecting call with Travis Wright. That's one of the guys who got me into writing a book, and I can't thank him enough. So Travis, if you're watching, shout out to you. But I was having a connecting call, and he was talking about a book, and I was asking questions like, man, what is it like? How does it work? What should I do? And he said, there's another cohort starting next week. And I made a decision. I had a short time to decide that I was going to jump in and do it. And it's been such a rewarding, fulfilling, hard work. It's just been an amazing experience. But I want to encourage you, like in your life, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, what if you're having challenges with COVID or you're doing well, whatever side of the spectrum that you're on, if you jump in, commit to something. You don't always have to know all the answers with it. But in the book, as we look through everything, we show you some techniques that you can actually measure and implement to have momentum. There's a system to put behind what we're doing. So, looking at the 7 steps, we look at awareness and mindset. Mindset is a foundation of pretty much everything. If you get this right, it will accelerate your momentum. When mindset meets strategy, it creates explosive momentum. ROI and value, we look at how to value things. What's the value? What's the return on different areas? We look at culture. If you're an organization or a leader, how's your culture happening? How do you make it a win for everybody? Things that we take for granted, but mastery is in the details. It's about the fundamentals. I played basketball, and one of the things that I liked about basketball was you worked on your fundamentals. You warm up by doing layups. You do close shots. You don't always shoot from half court. In your business, it's the same thing. You have to work on the details, the mastery. It's not about searching for everything else. And that's one of the things that I had a challenge with early in my career is like, I was always looking for the next thing. But when you realize what you need to be good at, and my book lays that out, for 99 cents, you can have it, and it's a short-term special. So go on Amazon and buy it. But it's mastery. It's becoming great at the simple things. And what that does is it exponentially grows. I want you to think about momentum and the 7 steps that we talk about. The 7 steps that we teach are so important because this book will show you the order of operation. And I want you to think about a math problem. Think about when you were in whatever grade you were in and you were doing math and you probably hated it. But the thing that you learned that was important was the order of operation. And I want you to think about this. When you study leadership or when you study any other topic, are you really thinking about the order of operation of how you should be learning it? So if you go and say, I need to learn leadership because I want to improve my leadership, do you really think about what should come before that or after that? Or do you just pick things piecemeal and think that they'll work? So in my book, what I do is I outline the order of operation and the most critical steps in the right order and the pieces that you need to build momentum. Just like a math problem, there's an order that you need to follow to be successful. So maybe it's culture. Some people like to focus just on culture. That's a part of it, but where does it fit in the order of operation? So these are things that we look at. I said the third thing is culture. The fourth thing is strategy. How do we build a strategy that wins for your team? How do you build a strategy that encompasses the new environment, the things that are happening in the world with COVID? We know enough information right now about COVID. If you told me in March that, I would give COVID as an excuse for you because there was a lot of unknowns. But for the most part, we know what states are regulating what. We know that how things are handled, we can make decisions on it. So building a strategy that works for today and tomorrow. Organizations that are killing it right now and doing so well. But you got to remember, the people that are struggling or went out of business or, are down right now, don't count them out because they're working on a new plan and they're going to be back in your market. They're going to be back stronger than ever because they're reinventing. So do you understand that part of the strategy? And then leadership. Leadership is something that we are not necessarily born with. We think we are, but it's about learning and getting better. How do you become better at leadership? What does it look like? What do the best leaders do? We look at all different companies. We look at Amazon. We look at Elon Musk and Tesla. We look at, Costco. We look at all different organizations. We look at small business. There's so much action packed in this book of different examples of how to lead, and what examples are that from global people. On top of that, once you have the framework set up, you got to learn to amplify. You got to amplify your message. You have to connect with people, and you have to close. What good is it if you have something that everybody can use and is a great thing, but you can't amplify your message? Making sure that you amplify it so that people know and you connect with people. Think about a small fire that you have that you just started with some kindling, and it's starting to burn. Those are the other steps, getting it ready, but you want to light it up. You want to put fuel on it. You want it to burn big and take you to the next level. When the fire gets going, it burns anything. It pushes you. When you have momentum at your back, it makes everything easier. It's a big deal to get these things right. Just as you put things together in the financial sense, when things compound, or in a math equation, when you get these in the right order and you understand the concepts, you begin to have control over your own momentum. It's exciting. And not only that, it's measurable in these pieces. So we show you how to measure them, measure it so that it is sustainable moving forward. Such a great time. It's a great time to leverage momentum. It's a great time to be planning towards the end of the year. How are you going to plan? How are you going to adjust? How are you going to amplify your message? How are you going to continue the momentum that you've had? How are you going to start momentum that you don't have? And lastly, you look at measuring and adjusting. How do you measure and adjust for success? How do you make sure what you're doing is working? How do you recognize when things are off quickly? When markets change, when environments change, how do you know how to adjust? And lastly, we believe that when we show you how to measure and adjust, you can stay and keep your momentum forever. So I ask you to dive in, to buy in, to follow my books, follow the journey. I have it on Amazon right now for 99 cents for the ebook. You can purchase that and learn more about this. It's about the order of operation. You can unlock your momentum. You have momentum in you and in your organization and around you. What I teach and with the book that I have out, it is the key to unlock some of the momentum that you already have. It's about putting it in the correct order, to taking pieces that you're not sure where they go and aligning them so they fit together nicely. That is the power of my book. It's how mindset meets strategy. So I ask, if you share this, if you comment, go to Amazon and pick up a copy of my book. Pick up a couple copies. Share them with people. They're 99 cents. What can you do with 99 cents anymore? You can buy a book, an ebook, and a lot of books. Share them with your people. Do a book study. Have me talk or do a session with your group. I would love to show you the insights to momentum, how it works. You can do it. You can unlock your momentum. If you have questions, message me. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can send me an email on social media. You can send me a direct message, whatever it may be. But you can do it. The momentum is there. If you have it, you will win. You will beat out your competitors. You will learn how to be premium and high ticket. And at the end of the day, when you have momentum and you have these pieces right, the money will fall to the bottom line. You'll be a profitable, sustainable organization. While you're doing that, you'll be improving your quality of life. Thanks for watching. I hope you share it. You can follow it. I will put a link in the comment section where you can find it. Thanks for tuning in. Share the book. Buy a couple copies. Share it. Thanks again.